A Journey to Rich AF. Vivian Tu's empowering tale of money mastery. Imagine this. It's a balmy summer weekend in the Hamptons, the kind where the sun kisses your skin just right and the ocean whispers promises of relaxation. You're lounging poolside with a group of friends, couples mostly, sipping rosé, sharing laughs about nothing and everything. The vibe is pure bliss, or so it seems. But then, the conversation turns to money. Not the fun kind, like who's picking up the tab for this endless brunch, but the real stuff. Salaries, savings, that one friend who just bought a condo in the city. Suddenly, the air thickens, eyes dart away, smiles tighten. And you're frozen, heart pounding, because deep down, you feel like an imposter in this circle of seemingly effortless wealth. You've got the job, the outfit, even the invite, but when it comes to talking dollars, you might as well be invisible. This was Vivian Tu's reality not so long ago. Fresh out of college, she'd landed a dream gig on Wall Street as an equities trader at JP Morgan, slinging stocks in industrials, materials, and energy like a pro. The paycheck? Life-changing. More zeros than she'd ever dreamed. But beneath the tailored suits and trading floor adrenaline, Vivian was winging it. She was the girl from a middle-class immigrant family who grew up thinking budget meant scraping by, not building empires. Conversations about Roth IRAs or tax loopholes? Crickets. She was making bank, but blowing it too, on Ubers, brunches, and that nagging fear of not belonging. Until one day, poolside in the Hamptons, she cracked. The silence around money wasn't just awkward, it was a barrier, keeping her and so many others from the table where real wealth is discussed and built. That moment lit a fire. Vivian didn't just survive Wall Street, she conquered it, pivoting to BuzzFeed as a strategy sales partner, orchestrating multi-million-dollar campaigns, and hitting her first million by 27. But more than the money, she discovered the mindset, the unshakable belief that finance isn't some elite club for Ivy Leaguers or trust fund kids. It's a game anyone can play, win, and rewrite the rules for. And that's where Rich AF begins, not as a dry textbook, but as Vivian's invitation to you, her rich BFF, to join her on a transformative adventure. This isn't about pinching pennies or memorizing spreadsheets. It's a story of rebellion against the male, pale, stale world of finance, where Vivian, your sassy guide with a trader's edge and a TikTok star's charm, pulls back the curtain chapter by chapter. Together, we'll journey through the wild, witty, and wildly practical world of getting rich, not just in your wallet, but in your soul. Picture Vivian as your ride or die bestie, the one who calls you out on bad habits, but cheers every win. She's got stories that'll make you snort luff, like the time she accidentally Venmo'd her boss for drinks, analogies that stick, like taxes being a pizza party gone wrong, and zero BS truths that hit like a caffeine jolt. By the end of this tale, you'll emerge not just smarter about stocks and savings, but rich AF in confidence, armed with the strip method, her secret sauce for stripping away money myths and building a life of abundance. Buckle up. Our story starts now, chapter by chapter, as Vivian leads us from broke and clueless to boss and bankrolled. Chapter 1. Education for this era. Why this book is your crash course in getting rich. Our adventure kicks off in the trenches of Vivian's early days, but it's really about you. Vivian sets the scene like a blockbuster opening, the Hamptons heartbreak, where silence around money exposed the ugly truth. Finance education is broken. Schools teach algebra, but not how to negotiate a raise. Families whisper about debt, but never dividends. It's no wonder 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, stressed and sidelined. But Vivian, she's done playing small. This book is for the underdogs, the ones who didn't inherit a cheat code but deserve one anyway. In this opening chapter, Vivian weaves her origin story like a hero's call to arms. Fresh-faced and finance illiterate, she stepped onto the trading floor earning six figures but feeling like a fraud. I was making more money than my parents combined, she confessed, but I didn't know a 401k from a hole in the ground. Her immigrant parents, hard-working Taiwanese Americans, instilled hustle, not high finance. They saved every penny for her college tuition at the University of Chicago, but conversations about investing, taboo. So Vivian learned the hard way, blowing half her bonus on impulse buys, ignoring compound interest until it bit her. But here's the plot twist. Vivian didn't stay stuck. She devoured books, grilled mentors, and turned her outsider status into her superpower. Now, she's passing the torch. This chapter isn't a lecture, it's a pep talk. Vivian breaks down why traditional advice fails. It's one-size-fits-all, ignoring Gen Z's gig economy or millennial student debt avalanche. Instead, she introduces her philosophy. Money is a tool for freedom, not a measure of worth. You're not bad with money, she says gently. You just weren't taught right. To make it stick, Vivian drops gems like, the rich don't work harder, they work smarter, leveraging systems the rest of us ignore. Her laugh-out-loud anecdote, her first adult purchase, a designer bag she financed like a car, only to realize it was depreciating faster than her excitement. Lesson? Mindset first. Vivian urges you to audit your money beliefs. Journal prompts like, what did money mean in my childhood home? Reveal hidden scripts like, rich people are greedy, or debt is always evil. As our story built, Vivian previews the roadmap, 7 chapters of unfiltered truth, culminating in STRIP, her acronym for sustainable riches, savings, total debt, retirement, investing, planning. It's simple but revolutionary. By chapter's end, you're not just informed, you're inspired. Vivian ends with a challenge. Talk money today. With a friend, a mirror, anyone. The silence ends here. And just like that, you're hooked, ready to flip the script on your financial fate. This isn't education, it's emancipation. Chapter 2. The Winning Money Mindset. From scarcity to abundance, one belief at a time. Now the heart of our tale quickens. Vivian leans in, eyes sparkling with that trader's intensity, and says, darling, it's not your salary holding you back. It's your story about money. Chapter 2 is the mindset makeover, where Vivian dismantles the lies we've been fed and rebuilds us, brick by empowering brick. Think of it as the choose-your-own-adventure pivot. Will you stay in scarcity mode, hoarding crumbs, or step into abundance, claiming the feast? Vivian starts with her own villain arc. Post-college, she was the queen of scarcity. Every bonus burned on treats to prove she belonged. Every raise doubted as luck. She thought rich people were born that way. Turned out, they just believed they deserved it. Drawing from Wall Street war stories, she reveals how traders thrive not on smarts alone, but on an abundant entitlement, the audacity to ask, negotiate, and bet on themselves. It's not arrogance, it's armor. She spins this into a fable-like lesson. Meet Scarcity Sarah, who clips coupons but skips investing because the market's for experts. Contrast her with Abundance Alex, who networks like it's oxygen and sees setbacks as setups. Vivian's real-life example? Her switch to BuzzFeed, where she parlayed debating skills into sales stardom. Skills transfer, she insists. Your barista charm? Gold in customer service. Your TikTok edits? Marketing magic. The chapter's core exercise, a money biography worksheet, tracing your first memory of cash, maybe allowance fights or parental whispers about bills, and rewriting it. Money isn't scarce. Your wins are. Vivian coaches. Humor lightens the load. Vivian recounts negotiating her first raise, sweaty palms, scripted lines, and a boss who laughed, then bumped her 15%. Rejection's just data, she quips. She tackles imposter syndrome head-on, especially for women in POC like her. We're told to lean in, but not to demand the chair. Stats back her up. Women earn 82 cents on the dollar, yet negotiate less. Her fix? Practice the ask in low stakes. Tip extra boldly. Haggle at markets. Abundance isn't magic, it's muscle. As the chapter crescendos, Vivian introduces rich rituals, daily affirmations. I am a money magnet, gratitude jars for windfalls, even abundance dates with self, treats that fuel, not drain. One story steals the show. Vivian's Fuck It Fund started after a toxic job, not revenge, but resilience. A $1,000 buffer for quitting without fear. Mindset shifts happen in moments, but compound like interest. By the close, you're transformed. Scarcity feels like an old coat, itchy, outdated. Abundance? A tailored suit, fitting just right. Vivian whispers, you're not chasing rich, you're becoming it. Our journey deepens. Next up, earning like you mean it. Chapter 3. Maximize your earnings, turning your 9 to 5 into a launchpad for wealth. Cue the montage. Vivian in power heels, striding through Manhattan's glass towers, deal after deal sealing her ascent. Chapter 3 is the action hero phase, where we trade victimhood to victory laps. Your job isn't a cage, it's a catapult, if you load it right. This is where theory meets hustle, as Vivian demystifies wringing every drop from your paycheck without burning out. She opens with a bang, her JP Morgan baptism by fire. I traded $100 million days, but my take-home? Peanuts after taxes and dumb spends. The wake-up is earnings are 80% of wealth building. Save all you want, low income caps you. Vivian's mission, equip you to climb, switch, or side hustle your way up. First act, Negotiation 101, Vivian style. No stiff scripts. Think conversational jujitsu. She role-plays her BuzzFeed pivot. I didn't beg, I sold my value like stock. Tips, research salaries on Glassdoor. Frame asks around